Hi everyone, my name is Suyin. Welcome back to my channel, and today I am actually refilming this. I have made this video at least twice before, and I am filming on the night before I post this, and it is a mad rush, but I do find that it is important to be happy with the quality of what I'm putting out there. So there you have it. I am refilming today, and I'm going to suffer later by editing it late into the night. Okay, so let's get started. Today's video is going to be about whether I should invest in cryptocurrency, and I want to explore this with or in collaboration with Luno. So this video is not sponsored, but I do have an affiliate code for you that you can use if you want to check out the platform. And I really want to get into why invest in cryptocurrency and why exactly am I doing it as well. So that is the plan for this video. First off, I wanted to talk about portfolio allocation, and this is a very underrated topic when it comes to investing in general, and I do believe it is a very important aspect when it comes to being an investor. We really do need to check out our portfolio allocations. I really do believe in allocating our portfolio well, and this comes with understanding who we are and what matters to us, and especially a little bit more about our emotions as well. So portfolio allocation, for those who have no idea what it is basically how you allocate the different slices within your wealth or your wealth journey. So for me, my investment allocation kind of looks like this. Imagine it as a pizza, and what you're going to do is you're going to slice it into different sections, and each section represents an investment class. So for me in particular, the stock slice or the stock section of my portfolio is really large, and this is because I really do like individual stocks, and then it will be followed by something like ETF through robo-advisors like Stashaway. So there are other things in my investment portfolio, but just to make things very simple, I want to talk about portfolio allocation in the sense that I am going to make a very small allocation for cryptocurrency. And the reason for this is I am someone who really has no idea how to value cryptocurrency, and we will go a little bit into what cryptocurrency is, at least to me from a non-expert point of view, and also why I'm allocating for it in my portfolio personally. So I personally would only like to allocate 1 to 2% of my entire investment portfolio into crypto, simply because it is a very speculative sort of asset class to me. I know there are a lot of crypto fans out there, but just from a very personal, individual point of view, it is speculative because I don't know how to value it. I don't understand it enough. For those who are actually able to value it, I would really love to hear how you actually value this asset class down in the comments below. So here's the thing, why do I even bother allocating 1 to 2% of cryptocurrency for my portfolio? This is because I know myself, I will definitely get myself into the fear of missing out when it comes to crypto, because people keep saying that crypto is very new at its infancy stages, it's not very well understood, and it can be worth quite a lot of money in the future. How much money? I have no idea. But if I allocate just a tiny portion just for crypto, at least I am able to alleviate some of this greed and some of this fear. And also by doing this, by allocating a very small percent of my investments into cryptocurrency, I need to be aware that it's not going to move the needle if in the chance it does really well. So let's say cryptocurrency skyrockets, like Bitcoin really takes off, that 1 to 2% of a portfolio allocation is really not gonna move the needle, meaning it's not gonna make me ultra rich because I have not allocated a large percent of my investments into that asset. So the reverse is also true as well. That means if cryptocurrency does not do well at all, I do not lose much at all as well, because I've only allocated 1 to 2%. So that is portfolio allocation. So let's take you through what my understanding of cryptocurrency is, and I know a lot of you would probably be better experts, so feel free to comment down below and school all of us on what cryptocurrency is, what your understanding of it is, and what we can actually learn from you. So maybe I'll just reinsert a clip that I have recorded before because I thought that explanation was pretty good, so let's insert that right here. So to me, cryptocurrency is a form of an asset where we are trying to emulate the characteristics of gold that we really like. And the characteristic that I think cryptocurrency is trying to emulate is that it is a store of value, meaning that in times of craziness, such as in recession, we are looking for something that is able to hold our value or hold our purchasing power. And this is often the reason why gold does really well in downturns. And cryptocurrency also has been showcasing some of this characteristic as well. But the key difference about crypto is that it is a decentralized form of currency, meaning that it is not particularly controlled by any banking entity, which is the case for all of our currencies. All of our fiat money is controlled by central banks, and it is up to the central banks to decide what they want to do with our money supply. And what I guess all of us are worried about again is when money is being printed, what does that mean for the value of our dollars or ringgits or pesos or whatever we are using, right? So cryptocurrency was created for that particular reason of being decentralized and not controlled. And it was created by this entity or person called Satoshi Nakamoto. Am I getting it right? Let me Google. The Bitcoin itself, the first cryptocurrency, was created by Satoshi, which we don't know until this day who this person is, or if this is even a person or a group of people or an entity. And it is super mysterious, but he created it, I guess, with this purpose in mind. You're gonna hear fancy terms such as blockchain and other jargon when it comes to cryptocurrency, but what we are talking about today is Bitcoin in particular. From what I've read is that there are 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be in existence, and my impression of it was that it was a very risky thing because even though we are using it as a store of value and it is decentralized, because no one really knows what is the true value of Bitcoin, it fluctuates a lot, and this is due to the fact that all of us have no idea and we demand and we supply Bitcoin at different frequencies. And because it is a tradable asset, we are still in the early stages. We don't really know what it's worth, so you'll see huge swings and volatility in the demand of Bitcoin. And what I also have had the impression of is that because it is so new and there are so many technicalities into getting into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, I just stayed away from it because I keep hearing horror stories of people who store their Bitcoins in external wallets, offline wallets, and they forget their keys, and you'll never be able to access those coins ever again because you forgot your keys. So you need to be really good at password protection, and a lot of you have recommended some password storing services. Thank you so much for that. I guess like there are ways to go about this, but yes, it has all been for naught for me because I just can't get over the fear of losing my keys to an external wallet. So when Luno came up to me and said, hey, you want to try out this platform, I thought it was interesting. So I gave it a go and I put in 500 ringgit to start off with in order to access the coupon code that gives me 50 ringgit in Bitcoin in exchange for my 500 ringgit when I use the instant buy sell feature. Okay, so here's the thing about filming these videos. By the time I actually upload them, the scenario has changed, and I'm saying this because I have actually filmed and screen recorded this in the past, and at that point in time, crypto had not taken off as it did in, I would like to say, end October, early November 2020. And yeah, like releasing a cryptocurrency video or a Luno platform review right now is not exactly what I want to do, because I like to let you know about investments when they are actually underappreciated. And right now, in the midst of a crypto bull run, I find it really risky to be talking about this right now, because some of you might be investing, and what if the crypto bull run stops? That's the part that I am a bit afraid of. So I really want to let you know about what I am personally doing. So I did invest 500 ringgit into Bitcoin through Luno in early, I don't know when, let me see. Okay, so I invested in Bitcoin in mid-August, and at that point in time, they actually showed me the price. Bitcoin was 51,172 ringgit per Bitcoin, and now the price is a whopping 69,988 per Bitcoin. So I am really a big fan of buying when things are undervalued or cheaper, but I am also a very big fan of dollar cost averaging when it comes to things like ETF, and I also believe that maybe Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general would be one of those things that are good to dollar cost average into. But I'm gonna be very transparent and say that I have not invested extra into Luno yet. I do have 500 extra ringgit sitting in my wallet, but I have not deployed out that currency to buy more Bitcoin. So the deal with Luno is that if you use the instant trade or instant buy sell feature on their platform, when you are investing for the first time, you're going to be entitled to 50 free ringgit worth of Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you choose to receive when you invest 500 ringgit worth of your money into any of those cryptocurrencies that are available on Luno. And there are 4 available. So of course there's Bitcoin, then there's Ethereum, there's Litecoin, and there's also Ripple right now. So right now my wallet is worth 1,238 ringgit. So the 5 that I first deposited, and there was another 500 that's just money sitting in my account that I deposited as well. And then there is the 50 extra ringgit worth of Bitcoin that was bought in the past. But right now, out of that 550 ringgit of Bitcoin equivalent, it has become 738 ringgit due to the capital appreciation or the price appreciation of Bitcoin in the market. So that is what it is. And I don't know where Bitcoin is gonna go, whether it's going up or going down, but it's just very important to know your strategy when it comes to investing. Even though it's just investing a very small percentage of your investments into an asset class, you still need to know your strategy. So that's mine. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about where Bitcoin has been and where it is now. Bitcoin in particular has gone through a very volatile journey, and I think it peaked in 2018 at 18,000 US dollars, somewhere around there. That's its peak, and right now we are pretty close at 16,000 US dollars. So if I'm not mistaken as well, in 2020 the lowest, like the 52-week low of Bitcoin was 3,000 plus US dollars. So you can see from 3,000 plus US dollars to 16,000 plus US dollars per Bitcoin. That is an insane change in valuation, and that's why I'm saying that this volatility is so high, but it can also generate you some wealth, and you just need to plan for it and don't be greedy and be very aware of what you are doing. So that's what I tell myself, at least when I invest in cryptocurrency, because I really do know that I have no clue, I have no knowledge whatsoever about the mechanics of Bitcoin or other currencies. I haven't even touched other currencies because, yeah, I think I have no business touching them. So yeah, that's it right now, and I really do think that if you want to give cryptocurrency a go, you need to choose a platform that might be suitable for you. And something that I really like about Luno is that they have options, and I really like that promo feature of 50 extra cryptocurrency in ringgit that they give to you when you reach 500 ringgit invested. So the thing about this is it stacks. Let's say you deposit 100 ringgit, 200 ringgit, and then you get all the way up to 500 ringgit. The moment you hit that 500 ringgit, you get that reward of 50 ringgit worth of cryptocurrency deposited to you. And of course, you do need to use a coupon code. So I have left my coupon code for you down in the description below. And you can only be eligible for this if you use the instant buy sell feature. And there is another feature on Luno, which is the exchange, and that is the one that gives you better rates, but it does get a little bit more technical into using it. So I guess maybe in another video, I will show you how it's like as I learn a little bit more about crypto and how to use the platform, because it does look very interesting. So yeah, that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.